Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 16 to 20. Now listen carefully and answer questions 16 to 20.
Now that we've covered the day's agenda, I'd like you to look at the slide on the screen behind me. As you can see, it's a plan of the building, and I prepared it so that you can familiarize yourselves with the layout of the premises. Obviously, all of you have found your way to the main auditorium in the center of the building, where we will meet again this afternoon for the final debate. It's this room here, just past the lobby, the one with the two side exits, here and here. I must point out that there are two emergency exits at the back of the building. One is located here, on the left, and the other one here, on the right, next to the bathrooms. So, if you hear an alarm go off during the day, please leave whichever room you're in and make for the nearest exit. Now, as I mentioned, the bathrooms are located at the back of the building, behind the main auditorium. The men's bathrooms are on the left, and the women's bathrooms are on the right. Next to the men's bathrooms is the mini cinema, which we won't be using today. And adjacent to that is the conference room, where I will be hosting the first workshop. Don't forget that it starts at 10 o'clock. As you enter the building, the first room on the left is the secretary's office. This is where you should go if you have questions about things like public transport or if you need to make any photocopies. On the other side of the lobby, you'll find the common room. It's the first room you come across on your right as you enter the building. That's where we'll be distributing the box lunches, bottles of water, and cups of tea or coffee. Feel free to eat in the common room, the auditorium, or any of the classrooms, except the mini cinema, of course. Go ahead and rearrange the chairs and tables however you want, so that you are comfortable and can chat with everyone else. But please put them back in place when you've finished. The rooms adjacent to the common room, the ones running along the corridor over here, are where the rest of the workshops will be held. Each room has a sign on the door stating the topic of the workshop and when it commences.
That is the end of section 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 3.